All right, welcome back to 556 Media. This video is based upon an informational request from a previous video I made about my first issued duty gun, this revolver. This is a Smith & Wesson model 65-3 that was manufactured in the 1980s. This is exactly how I received it at 20 years of age. It actually has some scuff marks. That was actually from training to the officer that carried it before I received it. Some scuff marks there. But yes, this is an original. When we actually switched to Glocks, the Glock 22, which is a 40 Smith & Wesson caliber. We were allowed to purchase these for I think it was $100 for the revolver, the holster, the speed loaders, two speed loaders, the speed loader pouches, and a box of ammo. $100, and this is going back to the 1990s, early 1990s. So this is my original, and so I still have the original, and it was issued to me with these Pachmayr rubberized grips on it. But what was pretty cool was in the box, I also got the original factory wood grips, which are way too small for my large hands, but I still have the original wood grips. And as I mentioned, we were allowed to purchase a couple of the speed loaders, and we used the HKS Model 10s or HKS number 10s, whatever speed loaders for them. And the original question, the one that I'm answering, the reason for this video is, well, what kind of ammunition did you use in this particular duty gun, this service revolver? Well, I'll tell you. I have 6 of them left. So up until 2022, mid 2022, I still had an original box of the issued ammo from that was manufactured in the probably late 80s, very early 90s at best. But this is them. And I'll throw in a couple close-up pictures right now. So what these are Remington semi-jacketed hollow soft points. Did I say that right? They're semi-jacketed hollow point rounds, and that's what we were issued and carried. And we did qualify with these too. We qualified with 38 wad cutters, 38 semi-wad cutters, but you also have to do qualifications with your actual duty rounds. So I have 6 remaining rounds. I think I have another 6 somewhere. I got to look real close, but I have all my speed loaders I carried. And yeah, this is what we carried. So, and the casings marked RP, or Remington Peters, 357 Magnum, but these were semi-jacketed soft point, well, which would be lead, but they were hollow point rounds. All right, so a quick intermission to correct myself. These are Remington 125 grain semi-jacketed hollow point 357 Magnum rounds. That's what we were issued. That's what we carried. That's what we qualified with, trained with, and things like that. Aside from the qualifications with the your standard 38 wad cutters and semi-wad cutters, but this is our duty ammo. So this is what we carried. These are original rounds, duty rounds. I actually carried these on duty back in the extremely early 90s. So yeah, I hope that answers the question, because yeah, this is a safe queen now. This hasn't seen work on the streets since the since the early 90s, and hasn't been concealed carry since the mid 90s, at max the mid 90s. So I hope that answers the question. But again, it's another quick over of my first ever issued duty sidearm as a police officer. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and catch you on the next one.